Yeah, she has to talk about me to get views. Um, People talk about me because they want to get views, but I don't get. I mean, my views. I think I wish I could talk about them and get a bunch of views, but I don't. I organically get a lot of views because the content is interesting. I think people are very fascinated by con artists, especially one that tries to portray themselves as such a chameleon in society. I think it's very fascinating. Do you have these filters on purpose? Not these ones. I don't think I have any. Yeah, right, Cola. Yeah. Is she being honest about what she lied about in the latest? No. I wish she would timestamp it. What's popping tonight? Not too much. What's up, Jess? Did Sam actually reach out to me? Yeah, he did. Yeah, those were definitely from Sam. I have his number, and I even put his number into the old Google machine. And I can, I think I can say this. Let's just say he's on mommy's phone plan. So, what's up, JoJo? When she shared from you, I thought it included a picture proving who she was with. I don't know, did it? I mean, she has that post still up, right? As long as I talk about it, I'm still in it. Yeah, I mean, I am still in it. I'll be in it until the story's told. I'll look and see. I'll look and see if she did. It was a girl in that photo. I know the photo she's talking about, but it was definitely her friend wearing cowboy boots. Like, the story that I think she's talking about is the story I think she's talking about, but she actually is lying about the story. Is the time it was actually it was about a month before. I guess I'll tell that story. I think this is the story she's trying to share, but it's not at all close to what happened. Like, so there was a time where I didn't like she was supposed to see the girls and she ditched them. She said she was going to help her dad out with a food truck, and I was like, nah, you're not, because like I know his food truck. You can look it up. Like she's not. She went with one of the I don't even know why she said I didn't like her. I don't even know the girl. I never met her before. She went with her and a friend down to St. Pete. They went to a tequila margarita festival, and she ditched the girls. Thank you. Yeah, and so, yeah, I had her send a picture, and I don't know if I even had her send a picture. I think she sent the picture. I'll have to look and see. But she sent a picture, and the girl was obviously wearing cowboy boots. So that was definitely not a dude. And number two, she was supposed to hang out with the girls, and she ditched them to go hang out with her friend at a tequila festival. So, I mean, but yeah, she did tell you she's a pathological liar. Like, it's like before I tell you this story, I want you to know I have a history of lying about everything. But please believe this. Oh, and my ex-husband is abusive. Like, what? Yeah, like a homeless man. Like, come on. She said he were killed or battered. Yeah, her thing, which I will share when we get to that part of the story. Like when she left the girls. This is why people are like, "Oh, she left you," and I will always say, "Nope, she never left me. She left the girls." Thank you. I appreciate that, Taka. Because she would always say, "Oh, I only have my watch and my phone's," like her phone. I swear she took a screenshot one time on her phone on 1%, and it was in her like stock photos. Oh, phone's dying, 1%. Like, I mean, I have probably 100 of 1% phone screenshots from her. And I just collect them because at that time when we were going through the divorce, I proved to the courts that she left our daughters, not me. And that's, in a nutshell, what happened. And that's what I have always refrained from sharing that part of the story to kind of protect her. But I'm going to be sharing my logs. At some point when we get to when she left, I'm going to share my daily logs. What I documented every day. Are you coming home for the girls? Are you going to cook them dinner? Are you going to give them a bath? On the weekend, are you going to take them, do this, do that, you know? And you're going to see phone text messages went to green. I mean, at one point I could, for 1 month, I could only talk to her on Snapchat. There's another month where I could only communicate with her on email. Oh, I'm sharing it all. So this is why I know when you guys understand, when you guys say she left me, no, she left these two little girls because she was unavailable for them. They're 10 months old and 2 years old. How in the world? Awesome. It's Garrett. Nice. 15 days clean. Congratulations. Awesome. God is good. Well, congratulations, Jerry. That's amazing. Keep it up. The longest is now. But before that was my voicemail. When I left that voicemail, we hadn't probably talked to her for close to probably 60 days. She had left town with Tampa Bay guide. Clean from Liz. Oh, gotcha. Hey, it's hey, same, hey, same. Congratulations on that. That's a hard one. Yeah, still proud. It doesn't change anything. We're still proud of you. That actually is probably more impressive. Man, that's funny. But what's up? Yeah. So basically, yeah. So it'll just all come out. I mean, I'm gonna share it all at this point. Oh yeah. So when she was with Tampa Bay Guide, she went out of town. She went to Nashville. She went back home to Indiana. She went to Chicago, and then Nashville again. Like I documented the whole thing, and then she was gone for a month and a half, and this is when her friend Alexis Lubers. Oops, I shouldn't probably said her full name. This is when she outed her on Facebook. And this is when she changed her phone number because she was getting, I'm sure I was blamed for that, but it was her friend that outed her on Facebook, and then she changed her number. And yeah, so when I called her, I think she emailed me maybe a few days before that, like her new number. I mean, once I get to that part of the story, this is like 2023. So, I mean, this is like 2 years down the road from even in the story. But that's when I left the voicemail. It was probably about 6 weeks. Probably, it might have been maybe 28. I remember I logged it. I logged this as day whatever. I mean, I was on day, I want to say like 20 something. So maybe it's only 4 weeks. I mean, it always just seems like, I mean, imagine for them. I mean, it felt probably like a lifetime. Yeah. So that was when I left that infamous voicemail. And I don't necessarily regret it because that was very emotional for me. But I called and, you know, my girls were devastated. They just wanted to hear her voice, and she wanted nothing to do with us. Them, me. I mean, I lost it. Yeah, she did alienate her first baby daddy. Say to help comfort. I always say positive things. I mean, I always just let them know that she's thinking of them and that, you know, she loves them. I always say that. And I always open them to talk about it too. So I let them kind of guide the conversation sometimes. What's up, user? You don't believe a word I'm saying? Why did I do I'm a pathological liar post? So it's very difficult, but it's very hard when your child is crying for somebody that should be available for them. Like, I mean, I have my mother and my father. I could call them right now if I wanted to, and I'm almost 40. I can't imagine how that feels for a 1 and 3 year old at the time, and now, you know, she's 4. I can't believe she turned 4 in January, and my oldest will be 6 in a couple weeks. Is Wilma? Oh, what's up, Wilma? How you doing? So they're gonna be 4 and 6, and she left them when they were 1 and 2.5, essentially. So it's, you know, it's kind of all they've known. As time gone on, you know, I hate to say that they don't know, but they just have an idea of her, and you know, they don't. They just, I mean, I don't know who she is. They don't know who she is. Sadly, I don't think she knows who she is. But you can't raise children like that. What hobbies do I have? I mean, back when I had time, I love to go to the beach. I love to golf. I love to go out, hang out with my friends, go to concerts. They don't recognize her as much. I try and show them photos of her every now and then, but like what's hard with her, and I don't mean to sound anything negative about it, but like I could show you 10 pictures of her over the last 6 months to year and a half, and she looks. I mean, sometimes I have photos that will pop up on memories, and I'm just like, oh wait, that's her. Like I have to do like a double take. Like she just looks so different, and even though stuff she posts now, I mean, you sometimes have to like, she changes her hair, so. So she saw them. She didn't really see them for a long time. Like I said, in 23, she went a long time without seeing them. And then she saw them. I mean, she probably saw them like 10 times in 2023. 2024, she showed up at my work crying and, begged me, said she'd changed and all this stuff. So I kind of let her back in. And she saw them, more often last year. But that's because she put a priority on it. But I also think that she thought she could trick me and fool me. But I was never going to let that happen. I was still aware of all the stuff she was doing. That's why I was comfortable under my supervision. Yeah. You're worried about me? No, honestly, man, I hate that. Like, it's so weird, but I mean, other than me getting sick, like, I have felt the best I have felt probably in years. I mean, I feel like I've always felt this year was my year. Yeah, there are stipulations for her to do that in the future. Are all her visits supervised? She has no time with them at this time. So she'll have to apply to get supervised visits. But yeah, I feel great, honestly. I feel so positive about this year. Just the way things are going, my health. Again, other than me being sick, but things are just doing really well. It is. I do feel like this weight has been lifted. I've been trying to tell this story, and I've really held it back for 3 years. I mean, I've had this page for 3 years, but I really haven't said anything on it. I mean, I made some video. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys go on my page on the bottom. There's, like, the one with, like, the champagne glass with, like, the music or whatever. I mean, like, it's just, yeah, that YouTube, doc, it's pretty crazy. I've always kind of held back because I just wasn't, I don't know if I was fully ready to share it. So in sharing it, I do feel a part of it. I can let it go. Can't wait to see it. Go to dad.com. I have a lot more content on me and the girls over there. On dad.com, I actually, I posted some videos and I was not feeling well. Have you guys seen that trend where, like, the Fetty Wap song? I was like, dude, I gotta do one of those. I'm coming out for my freaking doom. Yeah, whenever we were going through it, we had these times where we were gonna meet, and she was supposed to spend time with them, and she always ditched them. But I always documented it. I would go to the park. I would go to whatever place. Document she didn't come and didn't show. I never wanted to force her to be a parent. I didn't want to force her to have a relationship with them. I think that it does what she's done to her other kids. She ditches them, she leaves them. I think it's as hard as it is in our situation or their situation, they're gonna be much better off than her oldest two, who they're in and out. I mean, she's barely with them. So I think forcing her to be a mother would have been a huge mistake. No, she hasn't paid since November. Yeah, I'll always do what's best for them. The oldest, I do think the oldest is with the grandma. Sorry, these comments are going fast. Am I going to meet up with Sam? No. You can tell she's broke right now. Yeah, she's super broke. No, the two oldest have two different dads. she asked about them or saw them. So last time she saw them was June of last year. And the last time she called was on S's birthday a month ago. So many different cars. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what up? You don't know me? Yeah, she, instead of paying child support, she went to Hawaii with her boyfriend that hates her. God, I love that for her. Did I answer? No, because the girls, I have this thing with the girls, which I'll probably get into, or I will get into, is holidays. The girls, they've gotten away from it now, but it used to be all the holidays. They used to have like panic attacks, and birthdays, because she would come around holidays. Every holiday that, for the first year, they would start anticipating it. Oh, Halloween, this, that. So like, so it's kind of one of those things that I don't think it's right to just show up. You're not Santa Claus. You're not the Easter Bunny. You're not, I want them to associate the holidays with the holidays, not like maybe my MOM's going to show up. Maybe she's going to call. Hey, it's my birthday. I might get a call from my MOM. Yeah. So for me, call them August 12th. Call them June 3rd. Call them February 20th. Call them on, be a parent on the harder days. It's easy. It's fun to be a parent on Christmas. It's fun to be a parent on their birthday. But that's not actually parenting. You have to show kids need routine. They need discipline. They need consistency. And if you just show them, thank you so much for the gift. And so I started noticing that their behaviors on holidays would be very, very, I won't say poor, but like they would misbehave. And I knew, like, whenever I'd bring them to school, like it'd be like Mother's Day. I'm trying to think what the other holiday was, whatever it was. And I was just like, hey, on holidays, they kind of get a little bit antsy. They kind of, do misbehave a little bit. And that's been about a year now. They haven't done that in over a year. So she did call on their birthday, and I have no problem saying, exactly. That means so much more, in my opinion. Calling on their birthday, and it's not that I don't want her to talk to them on the birthday. It's just that that's the only time you're going to call. Like, I can't have you introduce. You haven't seen this kid since June of last year. You haven't spoken to them since July 4th when you lied to them last over the phone. So, like, I just, it's hard to maybe understand that, but I just, that phone call would have done nothing for them. That phone call on her birthday, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is that phone call was all for her. She's selfish, and that was all for her. It was for her to feel better. It was not for her birthday, and that's just how I feel. Yeah, I don't know. It's all they've known. Yeah, thank you, Polar Bear. Sadly, it's all they do know. She doesn't really, she's never really, had that relationship. With the lawsuit, with her and McKay are being sued by the podcast manager. I haven't looked at it in a few days. I've been out of, I've been down. I've been down. check out the dad.com. So if you don't think I've been under the weather, man. I had like Thursday night at like 10 o'clock. Yeah, for sure. Supposedly she made an apology video, but I watched it and I don't know what she was apologizing for. So I don't know who that was to or for or about. So I think she deleted it, but yeah, it does seem that way. Alicia. Yeah, do you think she can? Yeah, she's watching this live for sure. She's never apologized for anything, no. She never, not genuinely, no. But yeah, I treat these lives like she's watching, because I know she is. So I don't say anything on these lives that I would not say to her face. That's how I view these lives. And what I say on these lives, I would say all of it to her face and have before. Yeah, Sam's definitely with her. He's money motivated. So he's obviously, trying to get that bag. It's empty, but he's trying to get it. even the one your Y model. Wait, what, Chella? What, even? Does Sam work? No, he doesn't work. She controls him not to work, he said. Yeah. I don't remember. Which one? Which one, Chella? Tell me. You have a theory she's an escort? Yeah, that's a good theory. I would definitely follow that theory for sure. Yeah, I thought that was super odd as well. I mean, to imagine being a people pleaser, but you're just lying to people, like, that's not pleasing anybody. Like, that makes no sense. When I was in Miami or wherever you went. Okay, I'm following. What about it? What are you talking about? Yeah, you're talking about like a month ago? Okay, what are we talking about? Yeah, for sure. Once a lot, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, exactly. When did she stop being a pathological liar? I would like to know the day that she had that epiphany. Well, for sure. I mean, a lot of these things you'll understand why, when I did ask for, locations, it was when she was with our daughters. If I did ask where she was doing or different things, like, sometimes I'd even ask her what she was wearing. And it's not that I really cared what she was wearing, but like, if you're going to the gym, you wear gym clothes, you don't wear high heels, you know what I mean? So like, to me, those were ways to verify if she's lying. Like, I could care less. Like, if you're on the beach, yeah, you're gonna wear a bathing suit, right? Like, it makes sense. But to me, it's just about confirming. When someone lies so much that you can't even trust them to go to the mailbox, yeah, you would never put your kids in a vehicle with them. Yeah, did she please the old man? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, someone that's a flight risk, I do have a right to know. I have full custody of them and full decision making, so I have a right to know where they are. Yeah, it's very reasonable. Chella, what was the point of that? What was the whole thing? I know what you're talking about now. Hey, what's up? Yeah, she does have some family still up there, Nicole, for sure. I'm not remarried, and I'm kind of dating. I mean, not necessarily exclusive. Yes, I do. I do. What's up, Jeff? I do really. I've always felt bad for the other kids, and I've always told them if I could do anything about them, I would have. I know early on people were like, "Well, why did you have other kids?" Like, no, if someone lobbied for those kids, then they would be protected. But I do worry about them. I think those kids are and very unsafe at this time. I mean, I wouldn't say dangerous, but it's very unsafe. Yeah, I'm glad she got help with that lying problem too. Why am I so worried about her if I moved on? I'm really not worried about her. Whenever I talk about her, it's more in past tense. But no, we were just now I was actually talking about her daughter. I was talking about her daughter, who I'm worried about. The t-shirt sales, yeah, exactly. Didn't she delete her TikTok? No, she didn't delete it. Oh, is that okay? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that night, all bets were off that night, Chella. Yeah, you should know that. That was not a good night. I've seen a few episodes of that. Apple cider vinegar. What's her job? Scamming. Yeah, I was not. I was not in a good. Like, that was a last minute live. Yeah, I mean, and so I wasn't worried about her. We were actually talking about her children, who I'm worried about more. that she does have, time with. And as far as talking about her in present tense, I really don't, unless people bring up like a video that she just did and, certain stories. But in my TikTok videos, all my stuff is talking about my story when we were together, like past tense. So like what she does doesn't really, I won't say it doesn't affect me. What she does, like when she goes to raves, when she ditches her kids, like goes to Hawaii, like basically anytime she's not around her kids, those are things that I document, because those are things that I can show the courts that she does not spend the time or the resources to raise her own children. Someone else is doing that. So yeah, exactly. If I want to talk about her, I definitely can. It's not like she's not Voldemort. Like she's not taboo to talk about. That live was that was a party. So yeah, anyone want to say, yeah, I will admit that I was, people talk about me drinking on lives. I really didn't drink on that live. I was already done. Yeah, not Voldemort. Yeah, we can talk about Voldemort. I'm not afraid of the name. Yeah, exactly. Like she could have told any lie, any lie that she had to share, but of course it had to be about me. The one that allegedly died. Yeah, he's still alive. Yes. How long was that live? Probably like 30 minutes because TikTok like just shut down. Which one is want to be the judge of this? I'm saying she's Voldemort. Like people can't. Yeah, he's in Indiana. He's alive and yeah, I don't know. Talk about parental alienation. Yeah, that was rough on Polar Bear. Yeah, she left the state. She left that dad never had any contact with that kid. He's what, 13 now? Right, like we were joking about this. Like, you're telling me you found, like, how many times have you seen a homeless man when you need him, and then he's wearing jeans? Like, awesome. And then you're gonna bring him into your car. Like, the whole situation is insane. Like, that whole lie is insane. To take a picture so she can pretend to be your dad, yeah. Like, even if she did that, it's like, why is your dad not wearing shoes? Why is your dad's jeans dirty? Like, I mean, it's just like, there'd be so many things. Like, could you imagine that homeless man? I mean, how does he match the same specs as your father? Like, you don't think I know what your father looks like, or his legs look like, or his jeans look like? And the guy is Florida. Like, unless that was that, any 99% of the time in Florida, like, we're not wearing jeans. So, why's your dad have a peg leg? Like, that was the dumbest lie to like come up with. Like, doesn't even make any sense. So you're telling me you kicked your friend out, you pulled over, and you're like, yo, buddy, can you I just need a photo, you can sit in here. It just, like, I would love to know the time. I'd love to know when this happened. Was this in the winter? Is that why he's wearing jeans? Yeah, even her supporters were like deleting it. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's definitely not a good look. She's obviously lying, but yeah, did she write him a check? Hey, here's $20. Go cash that check. So did that really happen? No, that never happened. It might have been to it might have been to Sam. I could see her doing that to Sam. Hey, what's up, Jacqueline? Hey, my dad's actually alive. Here he is. Oh my God, the tattoo artist at 11:30 at night. Yeah, so my tattoo artist just did all these renditioning. But during the hurricane, yeah, exactly. Said Todd, yeah, Todd's like, who are you with? I'm with my dad. Yeah, those, I think she was like, but that's the stuff, she's over here doing she's doing AI tattoo renderings. It's like, dude, spend time with your children, bro. Like, yeah, we always say, this is a phrase we'll say a lot over on this side, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. And, it's hard because you kind of, not that everyone, again, I'm obsessed. So, like, I'm paying attention. It's my life. But for the casual person, like, you may not be watching it that closely. So, like, you see it every now and then. and then you see this crazy guy in live, and you're just like, oh my gosh, and you're not really paying that close attention, and so yeah, it's easy to kind of fall for it, if you will. But like once you really start to observe and pay attention, you're just like, oh my god, it's so obvious. Yeah, so. And also, don't feel bad. I fell for it for years. You know, I always say I was captain of Team Lion Lizzie, and that just got me homeless, broke, in a lot, a lot of trouble. But I got my daughters, and future's bright. She scammed, yes, she scammed the beauty people. We actually had Money Cats on and shared that story over the summer. Yeah, I was captain of that team. It's a lonely team. Yeah. I think Todd's captaining that team now, though. Old Toddy Poo. That guy is going to feel real embarrassed because his story is about to wrap up here on season 3. Yeah, I'm going to be sharing the whole thing. Oh, Chella, I need to talk to you about those conversations. How do you think, should I just recreate them? We don't know. I don't know if he still pays the bill, but it's definitely her bill. During cancer and that her baby had died, they had, wait, what? Is that a different one? Yeah, it looks like she had the time of her life in Hawaii. Yeah. From the lobby. I've never seen an influencer go to Hawaii and do 5 videos from the hotel lobby. Like, what? I guess that trip was only for Instagram. Oh, yeah. I heard that too. Thank you, Kayla. Appreciate that. Dang, I might be a different story. I'd love to maybe message you and have you on. Yeah, she does. Yeah. Whenever she goes away on these trips for work, you'll notice every time she goes away for a work trip, she'll come back with lip injections, if you will. I'll say that politely. No, her lies are never ending, which is why I have a whole page about it, because there's that many. No, I mean, it's confusing because you're hearing, one person lying and one person telling the truth. So it's definitely going to be confusing. She was stalking your friend? I believe that, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure when Sam's ready, he'll probably tell us about the whole helicopter trip. What I do to my arm, I got bit by a dog when I was in 4th grade. They kind of are. She has 2 open cases. Really? Yeah. I mean, she doesn't care. She will definitely get whoever kicked out. She did post. I mean, I do think that's pretty great that she did post about being a liar. I think that definitely helps. She was supposed to have you charged with abuse a month ago. What a joke. Yeah, I know. But I haven't seen her since the last court hearing in October. I have not talked to her since she came off her rugs after the last rave. So yeah, it's hard to be arrested for any type of abuse or anything like that when you have literally not seen or talked to the person in like almost 6 to 8 months. Do I have any hobbies? I used to. I used to have a lot of hobbies. Used to have a lot of friends. But now I have my girls. They're my life. So yeah, hobbies kind of went out the window. Plus, hobbies can be expensive. All my money goes to raising my daughters. Like, legit. It's expensive. No, it's okay. Honestly, I mean, it does suck, and I appreciate that. I mean, everything that she has done, but those girls are everything, and I do not, I wouldn't change a minute with them. I love it. I love it. I love spending just everything I can. What's up, Jessica? So at the end of the day, I did all the stuff she's doing now. I did that before I had kids. I partied. I went out with friends, went out of country, went out of town. I mean, lived my life. And I was ready to have kids. And I knew I'm going to spend this time raising them. I appreciate that. Thank you. And so I love this time with them. It's hard. It's difficult. I didn't imagine doing it by myself. But I don't have the hobbies. I don't have a bunch of friends like I used to. She moved in with Sam. Have you seen the guy on TikTok? That I did. Someone sent me a message for him. I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'll reach out directly, but I think as the story gets really told, I think right now it's starting to kind of peak as far as our stuff, because we're about to be in a place where, did she ever graduate? No, she barely graduated high school. Yeah, of all you guys, yeah. I mean, this has become a little hobby, and I enjoy it, Counter lasted long. I know, man. I got kids, and I was sick all weekend. Dude, you saw my video. I was lucky this place wasn't destroyed. Yeah, well, I think he wants to, but I think he's too money motivated. So I think he's trying to. I think he thinks there's a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. So I don't think he's trying to ruin it. Thank you for the gift. Yeah, I mean, if someone took me to Hawaii and paid my rent, I might hate them, but I'd probably still go. I appreciate that, Kelly. Thank you. Pretty class of 199. Never. Yeah. Sorry, they're going really fast. If I miss any chats, you can resend them. Mods, can you pin them? I don't like missing chats or feeling like I'm ignoring anybody. I appreciate all you guys, honestly. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure the followers at this point. So what do I do for work? I work at Waffle House. And I want to be a full-time influencer. So any support in that dream, I appreciate. Any Lions gifts, subscribe, like a video, comment, follow, obviously, too. Follow. We're trying to do a giveaway at 50,000. So, yeah, I'm trying to, yes, I want to know if her baby daddy, I want to know if her baby dad, the one she said died. I don't know who you're talking about, but she did say, she has told people that her oldest son's baby dad did die, or did unalive himself. Oh, if you know him, you probably do. I could message me, Tiny Diny. Thank you. 10 Tiny Dinies will, get the girls lunches, I appreciate the support, so. This influencer thing is very difficult, so I'm trying my hardest to be Tiny Diny, full time over here. Thank you. I do. I need to work on my nails, and I need to get my ASMR down. So I'm willing to do I'm willing to put the work in for this social media thing. What's that line? Like, I heard that's why. Oh my God. Cheeseburgers. Yeah, cheeseburgers. Did I leave my microphone on the counter? No, it's in the other room. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. I mean, I don't like obviously where she's getting the money. I'm pretty sure it's people sending her. I think it's all the followers that she's gotten to hate me. Essentially, I think send her $20 on Cash App or Venmo. The microphone. Sorry, dang Cello. Like I don't know why I'm not picking up on any of the things you're talking about right now. What's his new car? Don't go. Yeah, and actually, after I get all once I'm a, us influencers, we got a lot of stuff going on in our lives. So, what was it? It's not all rainbows and unicorns. Sam's car. Yeah, I don't know her new car. Did she rent it? I'm pretty sure it's his car. It's like a white Mercedes, right? What was said on that the other day? You guys just don't know what us influencers have to endure on a daily basis or something, It's hard out there for us, influencers in the wild. I'm just trying to, when I'm using 6 comments, yeah, you slay girl. Slay girl. We love an unbothered queen. just like you regular folks. Just because I'm a big influencer, I'm just like you regular people. You must forget that. What's up, Michelle? Not added you one. The only difference between me and a psych patient is, she's at home. Yeah. Happy Monday. I could potentially add you. We have to take it to a vote. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I do got to delete. Oh, you better not go through my videos. Do you get recognized all the time like Astrovino? All the time. I can't even leave my house. It's not yet, but it's going to be Emily. It's hard. Sometimes we go to school and like in the car line, it's just like it's like a damn mob. I have to call them this Friday, and yes. By spreading hate to a woman. Oh, I won't. I'll leave that one alone. And cliffhangers on the videos, yeah, generally. I mean, that's good storytelling, right? Leave the audience wanting more. I remember someone told me one time, damn, I can't think of that minimal quote that had such an impact on my life. He sued her for $10,000 because he gave her $10,000, and she ran to Florida. I feel like I'm missing comments. Yeah, people just do. Yeah, her son's 3rd grade teacher gave her $12,000. Pulling the shirt won't make me less bloated. Not really bloated. It's just tight. So thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I was gonna say you can probably just block Captain Jackie. They probably can go. They can go through another burner. You're trying to find. Well, she moves a lot, Michelle. She moves a lot. She moves a lot. It's hard to find her. The courts can't find her. her kids can't find her either. Trust me, they've tried. She's a hard lady to find, unless you're a man that has money, or you go to raves. Then you can get her out. No, she kicked her out. I think she's living with the boyfriend who hates her, who wishes she was in jail. How did I meet her? Her friend, I hired her friend. She worked in my office And she said, I have a friend for you. And I said, awesome. And then my life got destroyed. And then the rest is history. Does she watch the lives? Yeah, she's probably in here on a burner for sure. I do think a friend hates me now. Yeah, I do think that she probably did that because and she knew she scammed her friend even before they were trying to move into a place. Like her, like, which is kind of crazy. Like so like her friend actually knew that she had just scammed them out of money. Like it's kind of a messed up thing, but yeah, she introduced me, and I met Karma. Is she calling me? No. Remember, you know how I'm on live all the time? I've never been like, oh, hold on, she's calling. She's never called. And remember, I'm on live 24/7, 365, and I've never interrupted a live to say she's calling me. I don't think she's still friends with the local attorney person. Tiny. Yeah, it's Sam's place. Yeah, no one really defends her in real life because she scams everybody, even her friend, even her roommate, her boyfriend, her grandparents, her husband, her kids. There's no one she won't scam. Maybe her mom. I think her mom might be the only person she'll never scam. Why do I do this? My goal. Which part of it? The lives? I think the lives are fun, so I enjoy the lives. My page at first is about spreading awareness. Now it's about defending my name for my girls. And thank you. I appreciate that. It is nice. I mean, it's a little cluttered now, but I like it. I know I barely go live anymore. Everyone was whining about it. And I don't like to have people. I'm the influencer. People should be influencing me. But no, we don't kick people out for asking questions. We kick people out who are just flat out rude. Like, we just don't have time for that. Yeah, I think the lives are pretty fun. I think they're fun. You never know what's going to happen. I think that's what I like about them. Sometimes, like, all of a sudden someone pops in and it's like, oh, I got this crazy story. Or, like, remember that? Like, hey, what was that one guy who was like, I thought he was asking me out. He's like, hey, you want to go hang out? And it was like, oh, no, he was going to take her out or something. It's like, oh. Like, you just never know what the hell can happen in here. Exactly. Is she still with the same attorney? I don't think she. Oh yeah. She, for that case, she was still with that attorney. Toddy's all scared. Yeah, no, he's gonna be. Remember Toddy? Yes, I do. What happened with him now? My favorite thing to make at Waffle House is blueberry pancakes and eggs. I love making eggs. So no more roommate. No more roommate. Yeah, and honestly, the other thing is, you know, she's lying about me. So at this point now, it's correcting that. Hey, what's up, Miranda? That I was a cheater. Interesting. Wasn't he the one meeting her in the parking lot at Target? What? Oh, Todd. Yeah, I think she's dealing with the associate. Kate or Katie. I don't think she has the main attorney anymore. The class, nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say messages, but when all these things get revealed, I don't know. It's kind of like the whole Sam text messages where she was like, oh yeah, I did those. Where Todd's like, I wasn't a victim. Thank you, Polar Bear Mom. When it's revealed what Todd was going through to try, you know, hiring an attorney, filed a check fraud with the state. You know, when you do all these things and the way he talked about her, it's gonna be hard for. I don't know how he's gonna manage her. So I feel like that tends to not really work out for roommates. Thank you, I appreciate that, Cassandra. Yeah, we love it here. It's been really nice to us. Yeah, that will definitely do it. What's up from California? Nice. Yeah. I feel like people, if you have to block people, like there probably is something you're hiding. Why is McKay getting sued? She was helping Lion Lizzie with the chargebacks for her podcast. Oh, he's in the bathroom. Yeah, for sure. Somehow, I don't think Sam is getting that car back. You're about to block me? Why? Yeah, well, I don't think she was, but it appears that way. So I'll say allegedly at this time. Why? He's money motivated, so Sam's definitely gonna, keep going to the well. He just doesn't know the well's dry. Funny how she has custody, though. Of what? Yeah, she's an authorized user on her card. We think that they broke up. McKay has not been reached for comment yet. Is Ellie Teddy Bear? What do you mean, custody of what? Custody of who? Not my daughters. Who's McKay and who is Sam? One's a roommate and one's her boyfriend. Yeah, McKay, I would love to hear from her. McKay is a woman, yeah. How is she funding it? I think her supporters, they send her money. Are who dating? Yeah, she got sued by her podcast manager. You know that podcast that took off? Well, she's no longer living there, and they're on a lawsuit together, so I can't imagine that was a friendship builder. If I call the scammer Lizard, yeah, you can. I refer to her as Lion Lizzie a lot. I do have custody of my daughters, yes, that we have together. She's on the birth certificate. Yeah, they definitely have some kind of weird drama bomb. What's up, Bacon? Yes. I mean, I think she has. I've always said this. I think she has body dysmorphia. I don't like to go into that. I know that's like a trigger for a lot of people, but I'll just leave it at that. Oh, she's very good at manipulating people, for sure. Her boyfriend messaged me. I'd like to hear from the roommate. Moving her for her home? Yeah, we're wanting that too, Bacon. She keeps posting crying videos. Yeah. Did she post another one? It's a wild, wild ride, and honestly, I'm glad to be off that. I'm glad to be off that ride. I think he is using her. Obviously, I mean, I can't imagine that's a couple goals. I do. Yeah, she's actually dropped out of beauty school twice. The thing about her is she's never actually completed any of the things she's set out for. Yeah, it was hard to live that way. I mean, there's no way to raise kids either. I mean, the schools. I mean, we still have two more moves in my story. We're already on move number 5 in 2 years. And we have two more moves to do. So a total of 7 moves. It's insane. Yeah. Yeah, she can't finish a TikTok series. And she's still, yeah, and this isn't even after she left. She's moved another 8 times. Dang, this girl's moved probably close to, 15 times, and let's say 15 times in 6 years. Because 2025 is not over yet. You missed what? What part did you miss, Heather? Yeah. What part did you miss, Heather? I missed the first part. Moving runs in the family, yeah. They have some really strong, poor genetics, if you will. Traits, maybe. Maybe traits is the right word. I guess this isn't technically genetics. So, can someone pin what Heather was saying? She has. So, there was 2 girls that I was seeing, and she would come by the house randomly, and she basically was like, "I'm calling the police." One time she threatened to call my dad, and I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "It's the sitter," And she calmed down. But yeah, no, she's scary. She's very scary. You figure out who her dad is, yeah. B's dad sees them, but not sees. Doesn't she doesn't have a job. Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't. Yeah, one time she's like, "I'm gonna call your dad and tell him like this." I mean, it's such a weird thing, but I'll be sharing all that stuff because it's weird. It's kind of weird. It's like you don't want to be with me, but you definitely care if I'm with someone else. Does she ever reach out? The last time she reached out was on S's birthday. Do you open the door? I will not now, no. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, if she called which is funny because if she called my dad literally would. I think he's probably the last person she wants to call. No, she hasn't seen them since June of last year. I feel like I missed a comment, or maybe I was telling a story. I'm sorry, these comments are going just fast. Oh, it was Heather. What was Heather's comment? Does C ever reach out? No, I haven't heard from C. But I left it off with definitely reach out to me. Oh, really? What did he say? Did he say anything about that, T-Bone? One dad's around, one dad's not. I would love to know. Yeah, I mean, these ones aren't like, I won't say they're not gonna be important, but like they're just the age gaps so big. Like there's like 10 years between my girls and the oldest. And they've already missed out on so much stuff. Is Taco in here still? Yeah, I will say that's kind of how they take it. They don't really do anything. They like, not that I won't say they don't care, but I think they just know how she is. All the same, baby daddy, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's a big part of it. Marie. Alive, yes, we're alive. It was a rough weekend. Yeah, and I don't want to downplay that or like have that like sound a certain way because I don't mean it in that capacity because they could have a great relationship. I just mean there's a big age gap, and I mean there's been so much time. It's just hard to, it's just I don't know, it's just different, and it doesn't mean it can't ever be rekindled, but it's just, they were all my kids, it'd be different. But, she has to want those relationships for them too. Yeah, we were talking about that post earlier. No, she didn't live at my house before. I haven't lived with her since 2021. Number two's in Florida. Yeah, until she gets stable, she gets the help. She really needs just an intervention, but she has to help herself before she can help anyone else. And right now, she's not healthy enough to do that. All right, I got like 4 minutes. 4 minutes. The oldest, I believe, is with the grandparents, and then the second oldest is mostly with the dad, her dad. Yeah, for sure. Does she ever have a real job? No, she's never had a real job. Yeah, I gotta get some rest. Would you ever take her back? No, I wouldn't. I couldn't. I wouldn't want to. On that video is kind of a fake off for a dramatic effect. But no, there'd be no point to take her back. I mean, I don't want that in my life. I don't like her. I don't think she's a good fit for my life or my daughter's life. At this point, I'm only looking for people that are gonna benefit my daughter's life and my life, and she benefits nobody. It will ultimately end in disaster. I lived it, and I don't want to live it again. She used to. I've kind of blocked a lot of some of the family that I've seen, unfortunately, which is a hard thing to do, but I've blocked a few. Though I keep talking about her because it's part of my story, and I'm sharing my story. Exactly. I need positivity, and that's why I feel like things are going great. Like I feel like I'm able to share my story in a positive way, and I finally feel like I get that off, my chest and out there. I do think my story deserves to be heard, especially. I think it will help people understand. And I think mostly I might be doing it for myself, obviously, and defending in that aspect. But I also think my story should be heard for my daughters one day. I do feel they should know the truth. Yeah, Shelby, we still here. Do I follow 2K? No, I don't follow 2K. Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, it is a page about her, so I had to, I do have, like, if I was on dad.com, it'd definitely be a little bit different. So, yeah, exactly. There's just too many stories. So, her going through the trenches with his BM. Oh, really? So, yeah, I mean, for me, it is a page about her, so I have myself up to that. So, it's hard to be like, oh, I don't want to talk about her. And at the same time, like, people have questions and people want to know. So I accept that part of it, Yeah, but that's not what I talk about in real life. Like, I don't like go on a date and be like, yo, guess what? Like, that's the difference of like Shelby. I don't think you can probably, maybe it's just your age or immaturity, but like maybe you don't understand what social media personality or what you do on social media and what I do in real life. It's totally different. But yeah, if you wanted to hear it, like, I mean, I'm definitely not like, I'm an open book. So like, if you want to talk about it, like, we can talk about it. Like, if you want to go on a date and you hear all about it, fine. I date so much. Shh. Everyone needs to know I never leave my house. Or live off of my ex. Well, it's because it's not about an ex girlfriend or wife. It's about a ex con artist that I knew. So, but yeah, I mean, in real life, I don't, we don't, like, a lot of people don't even know I have this page in real life. So it's weird. What's weird behavior is coming on my page and trying to tell me about my page. Big Mama. Now that's some weird behavior. I won't even go any further, Big Mama. We'll just leave it at that, Big Mama. Imagine coming here, Big Mama, and telling me how weird my page is. You know what the page is about. Like, that's what's crazy. Is like, you know the page is about this, and then you want to come here like and expect a different answer. It's like, no, I'm not disguising the name. It's about a con artist. Can you imagine if I have this page and I was on live and I'm just like, I don't want to answer your questions or talk about it. It's like, it is the page. Big Mama, I don't know how old Big Mama is. I didn't click on her profile, but I can tell Big Mama is going to be big mad pretty soon. At least you're funny. I don't know. We haven't heard a single funny thing out of your mouth. Tell us a joke. All right, Shelby, you're up. All right, Shelby, tell us a joke. You say you're funny, you're on. That was funny. That was funny. Tell us a joke, Shelby. You say you're funny. Let's go. Let's hear it. You have a joke? Okay. Well, Shelby was bragging about herself being funny. I'm going to try to let Big Mama share a joke. Yeah. Well, I think Netflix is going to, like, crap their pants when they get this. Where's the joke? What do you call a pretty pig? Ooh. A pretty pig. The joke is Shelby. I don't know. What do you call a pretty pig? Handsome. I love it. That was funny. All right, Shelby, you're up. Shelby wanted us to talk about something else. Here we are, Shelby. Good night, B. You are way funnier than me, B, for sure. I think my kids are funnier than Big Mama, but come on, Big Mama. Let's tell us a joke. Why do blondes wear hooped earrings? Oh my gosh. What I had for dinner? We had tacos. Oh my God, now we're getting way too many. Is it about me now? Yeah. Whatever you want to be, Shelby. I don't know. I'd like to see all these answers though. What's the, waiting for a joke. You said you were funny. To hang their ankles in them? To hang their ankles in them? Yeah, fajitas, nice. Her lipstick, nice. These are funny. Yeah, Shelby, I'm not hearing anything funny yet. Why the chicken crossed the road? Fajitas, were they good? Steak? To get the other side. Shelby's letting us down, man. How you gonna come in here and ridicule the live, what it's about, and then you got nothing else to replace it with? That's like going on and turning on a TV show and be like, I don't like this. It's like, this is live. From Amazon Cleaves, yeah. How those bitch Chanel's doing. Shelby's probably already left. Shelby's like, you know what? I'm going to see myself out of this conversation. Shelby. Big Mama. Why did Sally fall off the swing? See ya, Big Mama. Shelby was not ready for that. She was ready to ridicule, but she wasn't ready to tell a joke. She even said she was funny. I can imagine if I went into a live and said I was funny and then had nothing to say. To get the seashells? Okay. She had no arms? Oh my God, I need to find the beginning of these jokes. All right, Chella, what's the punchline here? Or in the graveyard? Oh my gosh. You can't Google, so they're not even your own jokes? How can you say you're funny if you can't even be original? You gotta read them in order? Oh my God, I can't. You gotta pin them or something. Like, I can't read this fast. What was her recent post? Did she do another one? Why did Sally fall off the swing? Yeah, you want to know who is funny? My ex-wife. She is hilarious. But she's also a pathological liar, a self-proclaimed one. Dancer out eating ice cream. Didn't she do that already last night? Did she do it again? Yeah, he's definitely misplaced. He's probably not confused because this has been his life since I met him, so going on close to 8 years. What's the text she's crashing out about? Her boyfriend hates her, and she has to live with him because her roommate kicked her out. All right, here's a joke. You want to hear a joke? All right, I got a joke. You ready? All right, Shella, I'll give you your punchline later. I got a joke. Yeah, that's true. They haven't been original, but they all are pretty funny. You're over your joke? Okay, here's a joke. I know somebody that's boyfriend literally hates them and wants them to go to jail, but the roommate kicked them out, and so now they gotta live with this person that hates them. Now that's hilarious. I think that is, and I love that for them. Couple goals. Could you imagine? You know this person effing hates you, and you have to live in their one-bedroom apartment because your roommate just got sued and kicked you out. I think that is so funny. Oh my God, I love that. Couple goals. I love that for them. Love that for them. Shelby, started on my series, and it's just too much. It's just a lot to explain in a live. Has he talked to me again? No, he has not. Yeah, we're sure it's his apartment. Oh man, I'm already sick, but that is priceless. Yeah. No, that's still going on. She has to play along because she has nowhere to go. Oh, man, no one falls in love faster than a narcissist that needs a place to live, right? Oh my God. Yeah, Sam's gonna have a short storybook here pretty soon. You shaved your widow's peak. Okay, Big Mama. I like that. That was funny. Rock Bottom has a basement. Yeah, not where I was living. When you're, I appreciate that. I do appreciate everybody in all the apologies. Thank you. It does mean a lot to me. I know it may not seem like a big gesture, or I may take it for granted, but it's hard to read some comments over and over again, especially when you're not that person. Good night. I'm actually about to get off here in a minute anyways. So I do appreciate the apologies as well. You're not sorry yet? No, well, you didn't necessarily attack me, I don't think. When did I know Really, I didn't know a lot of things until she left. Until she left me and my daughters. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Amy. That means a lot. So I didn't really know until she left, and I was able to find everything out. That's when I knew everything. But I had a pretty good idea. This part of the story that I'm about to tell is kind of when I was fed up, and I was just like, I don't want any more of this, you know? So this next part of the story, when we go to live with our grandparents, that's kind of when, like, I won't even say that I knew all of it, but I was just like, this does not happen by mistake. So, okay, good. Yeah, it'll be good. You'll be getting in on the ground floor of this, so you definitely want to catch up. I'm about to post a couple more videos tomorrow. All right, everybody, I'm about to head to bed. I appreciate everyone joining. I'm going to be editing some videos. Did I play a part in that? I wish you would have, T-Bone. I would say, so I don't know if I've ever told you this, T-Bone, but I really didn't find out about your full situation, to be completely honest with you, until she was gone and I got the letter. Because I think whenever we get letters to the office or at home about your situation, she took them and like shredded them. So I never saw them. Good night, Big Mama. So yeah, so I mean, I would say it probably would have, to be honest, but she hid that pretty well. T-Bone, she got like 12,000, what's it, 10 or 12? I think it was 10. So, but but when I saw that, or when I did fill out, because I actually had to fill out that form because I came to the office. You have a full, yeah, no, exactly, yeah. So, I mean, I wish I would have saw them, but, you know, she's good at covering her tracks and the lies. So, yeah, I never saw them. So, I wish I did get more of a warning, but I was already pretty deep in it. But still appreciate you. It's still part of that history, because a lot of people think like this happened with us. And it's like, no, she was doing this before I ever met her, you know? So, no, she never got cancer, no. Love you, tiny angels. Yeah, for real. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. T-Bone's from Indiana, yeah. Talk to everyone soon. I don't know when the next live will be, but I am going to be posting. And go like all my videos. Follow me if you're not following. Giveaway at 50,000. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm going to do a giveaway. Post more videos, working on it. Send a line. I'm trying to be an influencer. It's hard, you know. I need universes, lions. I don't even know. I got to be better at it. Waffle House gift card, mustard. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll post in 384 parts. Yeah. God, her page is so sad. But she probably will. At least she's not editing it. I give her that. At least she's not editing things. A cupcake bouquet. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Where are my mods at? So many trolls. Yeah, whenever I say goodbye, this is when all the trolls flood in. They get, all of a sudden they get their, they say it with their chest when I'm like, have a good night, everybody. And they're like, oh, this is my time to be brave. Let me tell this guy. It's like they've been here for an hour and a half, not saying shit. And then I'm like, have a good night. And they're like, oh, you're whatever. It's like, oh, good one. Took you an hour and a half to come up with that one. It's like you've been lurking for an hour and a half and now you feel brave. So yeah, the trolls come out when we say goodbye. They get a little bit of courage. And we're proud of them for that, you know. Took you long enough. So we thank you, trolls, for hanging out for that long just to get that one in there. Feel so good. Proud of you. Lion Lizzie is not going to give a shit about you. I promise you that. But keep it up for her. And don't send her money. It's not going to go towards anything. Bye. Have a good night.